Welcome back to Kiki's Customs, the only custom shop, which I drive a drop top in the rain. We're back in the body, drop top body. I'm on my way right now to get a new welder from the best place of all, Harbor Freight. And then after that, I got to get some tubing to make a roll bar for the back of this and some sheet metal. So yeah, hopefully I don't get pulled over in this thing. I'm gonna stop this right here. Oh fuck. Yeah, this thing is pretty badass. I actually like it. It's like a truck, but it's a car. It's a tar, a truck. All right, I'm gonna go get this stuff. All right. Make sure you lock your car so nobody can get into it, ever. There you go, scrap pile. It's gonna be cheap, hopefully. I don't know, honestly. But we just got the welder. We just came all the way down here. And now we're gonna put my truck to use. So, 80 bucks for all that. Not bad. Just gotta grab the car right now. And I kind of forgot to bring ratchet straps, so yeah, safety. Shut. Come on, come on. There we go. It's safe enough. All right, let's go back and cut some metal. Oh yeah! Oh yeah! Yeah, baby. That's way too fun, man. Never rains here. Never rains here. It is what, December 27th and it barely started raining? It's Cali for you. Just cooling it off. Hey, you try to splash me, huh? Look, still dry. Didn't get me. My window was down too. All right, we got to cover this up before it becomes a swimming pool. That's all from this. Look at you. Yep. Yeah, I could feel the shake. I shake with one foot. It goes up to the front and comes right back. Alright, so a couple couple minutes of cutting. This is the strut tower right here, so we're gonna have to reinforce it somehow, maybe to where the roof used to connect to. Still trying to figure out how this unibody car is made and what the best way to reinforce it with like a roll bar or something. I don't know if we'll be able to maybe connect something on the top. So
Sure.
maybe, but I still want a dirt bike to be able to fit in. That's why. Then we got to make a bed. A lot of stuff. I don't even know what I'm doing. I don't even know if this is gonna work, but we'll make it work. So yeah. Got this body line right here. Watch out, Leo. Yeah. Okay, El Camino style. There we go. Just got to get rid of this, and then the other side. Then we'll have to weld these doors to give it more structural support, and fix this wiring.
I didn't even lock it.
A lot of metal pieces here. Got the seats, got the trunk. This trunk weighs, let's say, about like 30 pounds, something like that.
Oh my God.
All right, so we took out the back, right? And since there's no more weight, dude, this thing pulls now. Scientist Kiki in the building.
Where's
Yeah, dude, this thing pulls. We just gotta reinforce the back so we don't get tacoed. All right, quick straightaway. Let's pull. Launch it. Yeah, it actually puts you in your seat now. All right, so I'm gonna take out these window motors because there's no windows anymore, right? To that, I found a way, or I have an idea of how we can make this roll cage work. So we're gonna bend this piece of metal in, weld that there to the door, weld it up here as well. Then we'll get some flat metal, run it all the way along. Grind Hard Plumbing Co. They did this to a M3 and they caged it. So what they did is they put a piece of metal here, like some flat stock. Then they got a pipe, bent it so it went around the roof like that, welded it to that flat piece of metal, connected apart another straight tube from there to the flat piece back here, reinforced it, welded it to the strut tower to that flat piece so it gives us some reinforcement because these will need some too. And then they did put an X on it, but our plan is we still want some dirt bikes to fit in there, so we're gonna have to figure something else out. Getting there, almost there. Just gonna work on this door and then this door and then I guess weld. Yeah. Bent this up so it's gonna meet up nicely. Now it's time to weld. So the gas tank is from here to here, it's under here. And it starts off about right here. So I mean, it'd be pretty safe to weld here, but I'm gonna just avoid this area for now. Just cause, you know, I don't wanna blow up. If I do blow up, just know I went out with a bang.
I got one question for you. What are those?
So, new welder, CO2, works beautifully. Still learning the settings. But you know, I got some good welds on there. Some decent welds, I guess. But so what I did is I used this flat piece that we found, right? Welded it to here. Welded another piece here. I had to cut it and move it over. Also cut it here and bent it here and here just so I could get that body line. It's not perfect, but it's there. Also did this, which I really like. I don't even know what it is, but supporting the strut tower and then supporting this. So I just put that there. But check this out. That's sturdy. So now we gotta do this side over here. Gotta trim this right here just to fit that. And then we'll weld it on, do the same thing I did over there. And then once we get all of this done, we can start to do the roll bar. I don't have a pipe bender, so we're gonna figure something out. Might have to cut and weld it. But we're almost there. Perfect. Now that we got this welded on the outside, it's pretty decent. Burned my hand just now. Something that they don't teach you is that hot metal looks like cold metal. All right, so now we're gonna get a piece, weld it to this part, and we'll have to cut it right here because there's a gap, and there's no way I'm gonna fill that in with the body panel thickness. Cut it, move it over a little bit, and then start to cut it to get it all the way to here. All right, so this part is done. Got all of that welded up. Now we're gonna put this piece that I cut so I could fix this gap right here. It goes something like that. Yeah, like that. And then we'll cut it and bend it. Yeah. All right, so the next question is, how am I going to find this angle? That, I don't know. Probably just, mess it up and then get it right. But so far, I have found the right angles for these. Again, I don't have a pipe bender, so I'm doing what you shouldn't do with the roll bar, which is weld the main hoop together. But it'll be fine. So I guess I'm gonna tack one of these on and then cut this and then figure out the angle for this and then do the same on the other side, I guess. Yeah, seems about right. All right, so what I've been doing is, if I need an angle on it, since I don't have a bandsaw or a chop saw, I'm using this. I'll find where it needs to go to. So here, and then here, and it'll give me a little indication line. And then I grab some tape. Just to give me an angle. And then I refine it because it's never perfect. All right, so I got these angles done, welded it up. Might not be perfectly straight, but that's fine. And now we are going to reinforce it well on these half tubes or whatever. And then weld it up onto that. And after I get that welded onto there, gonna start putting tubes to down to the wheel well, so the back doesn't flex as much. And then we'll go from there. Y'all think that's safe up there? All right, so that's done. Check it out. Got some decent welds on that. I think I'm gonna put a piece of metal between this just to cover up this gap and to support it more on this original roof structure. And then we'll do the X in here, come in here, and then we'll put a plexiglass piece and then get some kind of, we'll get some kind of sheet metal or something to back it with. Put a bar coming from the top of that roll bar to the wheel well. Maybe have one come off of that to back here or something. I don't know. We're also gonna put this pipe right here. It's gonna be something like that, just because this flexes right here. And I want to use this to walk on it so I can walk across the bed. Same with this side. Okay, just gotta weld this up. Well, it's getting there. I mean, let's check it out. All right, just got it shaped up. Got this ready. Had to ground down this weld, but I'll definitely weld it again. So I got this nice and ground down. It fits pretty nicely. It's coming right here to where the door meets the body. And then I have a reinforcement right here, so I might have to connect something going to somewhere just to give it a little bit more reinforcement, but let's tack her on. this in my back, bro. Get this shit out of here. What the f? Hey, we got hydraulics. Hey. That's how you do it. Sweet. There's like a cherry on top, huh?
Yep. It's just crazy.
Crazy, huh?